Hello everyone, I'm Max Gamer and welcome back to Obduction! So, last episode we blew up the dome, so I guess we'll just exit here and see what the hell we did with the dome. Maybe we can go outside of the bounds. Oh, and also one thing I wanted to get to was to the address of Farley to see what's her address. Because they said the code for something was her address backwards. So that will be good to know. Alright, so I use this super fast. Okay, so let's just note this right here. I'm not in the camera anymore and probably hear me not so well, but I'm back. Alright, so let's just note this. So 1, 4, 3, 6. So it will become 6, 3, 4, 1. Alright. Okay, so I guess that's that. Can I go outside anywhere? Oh, I guess this leads to the dome. Hello? Can I go outside? No, it seems they're still... Oh, hello. What? Wait. Oh. Oh. I guess it teleports us. Oh gosh. On the other side. So, does that mean if I go, for example, right back here, I will teleport back on the other side again? I guess so. Hello? Yeah, I did. There's the house. Oh gosh. There's graves here. Hello? Can't really see them. Luther, Roscoe? John Farley? Oh, Farley. Is that her husband? Or maybe? Carl Honrat? Oh. That's the place where here? So it was named after him, I guess. Carl Honrat? Henry Cartnell, I guess. Benjamin Sims. Oh, Sims. No name here. Why is there even like wood on in front of him of these graves? It seems like they changed the name. Anna Jackson. Margaret Hartnell. Alright. And David Hartnell, I guess. Well, that's a bit morbid, but I guess people die. So that happens. Shit happens. Alright, so let's just go back there. And then let's explore this. There's these holes here that I don't know what they're for, but it's pretty ominous, to be honest. There's still this that will lead us somewhere else, I guess. Another hole here. Oh, and the electricity goes down there. So I guess that's good. And well, that doesn't lead anywhere. Cool, I guess. WE Western Empire. Oh, okay, that's not the other guy is called CW. Can I open that? Oh god, that's weird. It doesn't make any sounds also. But I guess it's locked. Well, let's try to go here, see where it leads us. Because I guess we'll have some shortcuts somewhere that will be useful. That I guess this leads us to points that we couldn't go before. Oh, finally a door that open. So I guess that will be useful to us. Hello? There's this glowy thing, so I guess I can shoot it with the thing. Oh, so that's only that. So I have to bring the cart here and then shoot it from Like here, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could shoot it from here, but I have to be on the right side, like this side, not on the other side, because I can't shoot at it if I am on this side. So I guess that will be a pain in the ass later. But oh well. Yeah, I think I can get rid of these rocks again. Okay, so that's where we came from originally. That's the house here. So we pretty much done a loop. So I guess I'll just go ahead and... Wait, did I ever go here? No. But that's another dead end. That's a real dead end. Because the other side, at least we can teleport now. But yeah. Okay, we'll just go super fast again with the super speed. And go back to the place where I saw a code, like I said. I'll have to destroy this eventually with the thing, but it's pretty slow, so let's just try some other things first. And I'm about to sneeze, god damn it. Please don't sneeze. Oh gosh. Alright. Got it. It's pretty hard to control with this super speed, but at least it's super useful still. Alright, where was that code again? Oh yeah, it was behind this, I think, right? If I remember correctly. Hello? Anyone? I think it was right here. Yeah. Alright, let's hope that's the right thing. So it was 6341. Oh yeah, I guess that worked. Yes, it did. Nice. So we're inside the house now. Ooh, that's interesting. Can I do anything with this? No, just scenery. I don't even know where to look at. There's a book here. Hello. Oh god. There's a whole lot to read here. Welcome to Unrat. Please give us a bit of information about you so we can get to know you a little better. Name, date you came from. Please use 4-digit years. So, I guess, oh, so that didn't happen all at the same time. They bring people from different ages, even, not even places. Well, places also, but yeah, where you came from, circumstance under which you were taken. Please note any dangers you noticed. Emptied and filed. Oh god. Alright. Oh god, this is hard to read. Mamakanra, Madagascar, January 2017. That's pretty close to here. To right now. Samuel Kaysen. Oh god, it's really hard to read. I had just arrived and was driving my supply truck along the coast south of Makana when I recall being washed away and the seed appeared. Male 61. 1942, so at the end of World War II, I guess. Germany. The last thing I recall is a large rumbling while I was hiding in the cellar of a vacant building. I ran toward a bright light in the stairwell. 26. Maria Caligo, 1988. Cozumel, Mexico, on my boat in bad storm. Alright, pretty straightforward. I don't know the name, I can't read it. March of 2042. Oh, that's in the future. Portland, United States of America, skiing. Mount Hood. Male 37. Alright. I guess that's that. Can I open the door from here now? Yay! Shortcut! Back a reward item? I can't even see it. It's 2 people on a train track. And they'll die in 2 seconds. No, I'm kidding. Let's flick the switch. Oh, hello. Is that a belly button? Oh, I guess I can fit it with this. Come on, come on. Fit the circle. Alright. So where is this? There's the wall, the tower, the tree. Okay, let's take a picture of this. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that, no. Discard. Alright, sorry about that. Let's try the picture. Alright, it worked. But we'll still do this. Alright, so we have the cemetery, Farley's, that's where we at. So we went through here. So that's where there was the big rock here, I guess. The fuel supply, scrap yarn, plateau. That's where we were at, I think, before. Bosque, tower, wall, town, battery, shop, CWs. That's where we came from. Water source, falls, yeah. So we saw all of that. So the world is pretty small actually in this. I don't know if we go through all the game in this, but yeah. So I guess we have to get there. That point. Hello? 15 or 51. We'll take a picture. Picture. It seems the picture now works in this game. What is this? I can't interact with it. No. Oh god. I would have liked if you just hit a key and they just format things to something that's actually readable. Okay, let's read this. I shall document the curious events that have transpired with myself, my family, friends, and co-workers. Hartnail was a peaceful mining town founded by my grandfather and nestled within the red rock of the desert in the Arizona territory. Its 163 inhabitants heard a mighty explosion on the night of June 27th, 1903. I sent several workers through the town to verify that the explosion had not caused any injuries or damage to mining equipment. They returned and reported that it must have been a loud clap of thunder caused by dry lightning, for they found no damage. It was not until the light of the next morning that we were amazed to realize something profound had indeed occurred. At some point during that night, our entire mining facility and a large circle of the land around it seemed to have been scooped up and carried off to a completely different place, all without anyone knowing about it. So I guess that's the boulder we saw, I guess. The entire landscape outside of our circle of desert could only be described as alien. Large floating rocks could be seen in their distance. No one had ever seen anything like it anywhere on Earth. We fully explored our new surroundings, hoping to find a way home. No way home was ever found. In fact, we soon discovered that what we take for granted now. Not only could we not get back home, we also could not access the landscape outside the desert. Curiously, we discovered that a flow of water was provided from a high point of rock, and we discovered a small tree growing in the very center of the circle. Our central tree, that is so important to our lives, here was just a mere sapling back then. So that's what we saw. We saw the tree and the water flow. Oh gosh, sorry. That's a bit more readable. Species description. Oh, Mofang. Through ambassador seeds, the Mofang were the first non-human species also. So they're the aliens. That's what I figured, but we have the confirmation here. Online was the first to recall the alien a Mofang, impressed with their advanced ability to imitate our sounds, movements, and mannerisms. Although they have a name for themselves, their language is mostly unpronounceable by humans. As a result, and because of their mimicry abilities, communication with the Mofang is primarily accomplished by their learning human languages rather than humans learning to speak Mofang. That makes sense. They have been able to learn almost every human language, represented unread enough to provide functional, if rudimentary, communication. So I guess I was right. I'm just saying this here, but I think the mayor is an alien, and he was just mimicking and because at the very beginning he said hello in a bunch of language, so I'm just making this, throwing this out there. We'll see if we're right in I guess in a couple episodes. So yeah, I think I'm right. Maybe not. Maybe I'm like way far, but anyway, the Mofang basic external morphology is remarkably humanoid. Bilateral, symmetrical, tetrapods, bipedal, head with interior facial features, mouth, eyes, nostrils. Other external features include minimal body hair and raised dorsal protrusions. Constitution is somewhat frail due apparently to their thin and lightweight internal structure, but the internal investigation has not been possible. They have ample cranial space to account for a substantial brain, and their intelligence is impressive, as evidenced by their advanced technology. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Come back here. Let's take a picture of this. I guess it can be useful to us. Alright. After a certain level of maturity and health of the tree, a passage opened at its base. This passage allowed contact with two additional species. Oh gosh. The first contact was with the Arai. The first contact revealed the Arai to be large beetle-like insects. Oh, that was the... got the wisps that we saw. The wasps. We were unable to communicate directly with them in any way, but they appeared to have some rudimentary level of intelligence. It was low-rank Thoth who first made the journey through the heart of Captar and named both the New World and the Inhabitants. The Arai have three distinct variants that have come to be referred to as Barnacle, Beetle, and Polyarch. Although their morphology is dramatically different from human, their internal systems, like all of our neighbors, are supported by similar atmospheric composition and basic nutrients. God, I'm sweating so hard here because it's summer here and I have to flash myself a light so that you have a bit of a contrast, because if I just close it down, you see it's pretty dark. So I just have to blast myself with this light, but well, I'm suffering for you guys. I'm dedicated. In their barnacle stage, the Arai are completely immobile. The Arai stay in this egg-like development state seemingly indefinitely. In order to hatch, they must be in proximity of a polyarch and fertilized by the beetles after a certain stage of maturity. I guess this is important, so let's just take a picture. Just like that. There we go. The beetles are the eyes and ears and the feet. Alright. With only a minimal nervous system of their own, they are essentially the sensory extensions of the immobile polyarchs. They are able to execute simple commands, but apparently have very little in the way of individual sentence. Alright, another picture. The polyarchs are the intelligence and consciousness of the species. Sorry if I'm reading all this, like it takes time, but I think it's important. Usually I don't really read all the way through it, but I think while reading it out loud it's more interesting, and I think that information I really absorb it more, so I think that's good for all of us. If you're not interested, you can always skip forward, so yeah, there we go. Everyone is good in the end. Alright, although it was obvious that there was intelligence behind the species, it wasn't until Caroline Farley began spending large amounts of time in close proximity that deeper communication began. With a room nearby, Farley was the first to communicate non-verbally and learn much about the species, including some historical information. Wow, MVP, Farley. The Arai species survived in their world where several other sentient species came and went. Among them, an ancient species who formed a deeper relationship with the Arai, carving temples and dwellings for them in the rocks. And later, a more recent species that took over much of their homeworld. This later species was especially adept at mechanical construction, alright, using mostly to capture and process large flying creatures using the beetles as bait. Hello. You look like a creature in Twilight Princess. Oh god. Villain. Okay, oh, so yeah, I was right. It's not meant as a villain, but a villain like a new species. The final species to be discovered were the villain. The villain had been communicating with the RI for many years through ambassador seeds, so I guess that's the seeds that captured us, but became part of the larger community very shortly after the RI. Well, a large and imposing frame and a form of communication based on complex multiverse low frequency rumble, the initial introductions were intimidating, I guess so. After several attempts, Amélie Vidal, I guess that's a French name, was able to begin some rudimentary communication and began visiting the villain in Marais, which she named, on a regular basis. She discovered a complex and amazing society that was able to use their technology in unexpected ways. They had the ability to quickly transform their world using extruded structures based on some form of complex miniature substrate material. Jesus, I have to catch my breath. Unlike the other worlds, the villain sphere is scooped out of a villain resettlement group that was preparing to set off into space find a new homeworld. This was their way of life, to put themselves into stasis and scatter themselves through the stars. Alright? As mentioned previously, their appearance is imposing, standing about 9 feet tall, with a distinct reptilian resemblance. Oh gosh. They have 6 limbs, 2 muscular legs and arms, and a smaller set of arms. They control every aspect of their technology with their vocalizations, but over the years they have created control panels based on their number system that allow other species to easier access elements of their technology. Oh jeez, that's creepy. Let's still take a picture. So I guess we're done with this. Is there much here? Let's just go with this pretty fast. Alright, there's a lot to read here. I guess we'll do that in the next episode. So, there we go guys, I hope you enjoyed. So again, if you like the episode, please leave a like, or even subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. That would mean a lot to me. So again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time! Ciao!